So this is most likely going to be well, not very, but it's going to be late uploading this video because I've been having internet outage problems for the past 2 days. This is most likely going to be uploaded Saturday. So, and this recorder I have is, free. I don't really need internet for that, but this is going to be late, and sorry. I'm probably not going to get a lot of, anyone going to see it, really, because people have already covered it, but you know what? I'm just going to say fuck it, because, I put the effort on my phone. I watched it on my phone, the trailer for Titans on my phone, with 4G. I've been pretty much living on mobile data, unlimited mobile data, so that's good. But anywho, getting to the video. What's up, guys? Dr. Senpai here, and I'm going to give my little thoughts or impressions, whatever, on Titans, the new show from the DC Universe streaming service that they're doing, which I have already pre-ordered because I'm a big DC fan and I'm liking the sound of this streaming service. So where do I begin? The trailer. So the trailer came up for San Diego Comic-Con, obviously. San Diego Comic-Con's been happening. Actually, I don't know if it's exactly happening as we speak, but it's weird. I don't know the full schedule behind it, but basically this trailer came out during San Diego Comic-Con, and it's been hyped for a while that it was coming out this soon, and I've been looking forward to it. This is the Titans video, and what do I have to say about it? First of all, fuck Batman. that line was kind of surprising. It was like, oh shit. Yeah. What we saw from this trailer was pretty fucking edgy. A little on the edge there. Which was slightly cringy, slightly, it is what it is. Just a little on the, whoa, hold on there. So I didn't know it was going to be mature rated. So that's going to be interesting, and I have no idea if this is going to be its own separate universe or if it's part of the CW or DC Extended Universe, but damn, I was like, alright, I mean, I think fucking Robin's murdering people in the trailer and shit. Well, first of all, the trailer starts with, Raven in this show, who looks pretty much like Raven, which is good. One thing I'll give this show is that, except Starfire, who looks like Oprah, everyone looks like their actual characters, at least. It's pretty... I'll get to that later. But anywho, Raven is in the trailer in the first part, and she basically walks into the Flying Grayson circus, where Dick Grayson lost his parents, the story about that, and how he became Robin with Batman. Then we cut to other stuff, where we see Dick Grayson is a cop, most likely in Bloodhaven. So this is a new direction, where basically he's a cop and all that, and he looks a little angry. He throws his R sign and shit, and the cuts to him jumping on a thing where some thugs ask where's Batman? And he shoots a grappling hook, and the sound for the grappling hook sounds just like the grappling hook from the Arkham games. You ain't slick, DC, you ain't slick. And he pulls a thug to the car and slams his head in there, and then it was really fast, but I don't know if he fucking cuts a dude's throat or some shit with some birdarang, or he's breaking people's arms and his people firing. He shoots people and shit with someone else's gun, and then steps on a dude's neck, and you hear the crack and shit. It's what the hell? And then he just, there's blood all over his face, and he's saying fuck Batman. I was like, oh, okay. And then it does other shots where it's Raven needs help or something, people after her, and it cuts a few things. It shows a little Hawk and Dove, which I can appreciate that they're bringing into this series, because Hawk and Dove are, they're creations of Steve Ditko, rest in peace, who, was co-creator of Spider-Man and all that, but he created Hawk and Dove for DC, and they're kind of obscure characters. The first time I ever saw them was from the Justice League cartoon, but they're kind of, I wouldn't say, what's the word, irrelevant, but they're kind of there, and they're bringing in the Titans, which should boost their relevancy depending on how good the show is, which I hope it's fucking good, I swear to God. And they're in a thing, and their whole gimmick is like Hawk is like war and like fucking violence and shit. He's a hardcore dude, and Dove is like peace and all that. But nope. Like, and the first thing you see from Hawk and Dove is like fucking cutting a dude's face off and shit. So that scene, and then there's a little bit of Hawk in there, but it's mostly, and then Dove continues to just rip people's legs and shit. It's like, what the hell is this? It's like, whoa. That's what I was saying most of the time. Then they're showing like some of Raven's powers, where she has like weird dark powers, which makes sense. You know, Raven has, you know, some dark power to her. They're probably, I hope they kind of show like her dad Trigon or something in the show, if they had the budget for it. It looks pretty well made so far. I'll give it that. And then we see a little Starfire, which I don't know, man. They say as of right now, like the costume she's wearing with the coat and the purple dress is like some sort of party she went to and all that, and they're not showing any suit yet. But you know, she already doesn't really look like Starfire. I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't know. And her energy looks different. It's not green or anything. It's like, I don't know. They show a little bit of that, and she looks like Oprah in one scene. I swear to fucking God, looks just like Oprah. Then there's a little shot of Beast Boy jumping across a building. No transformation of him turning into an animal, which I question if they're going to include that. And we see a little bit more Dick Grayson stuff, where, you know, he talks about, he's like, oh, I've seen monsters before, and they talk about it's time to embrace your inner demons or some shit, where I'm kind of seeing the tone of what they're going through with this show is like these like young adults are going through like changes and all that with like powers and, you know, relationships with other people and all that, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of reminiscent of some stuff from the original Teen Titans stuff in the comic books. So I can't wait to see that. And then there's, you know, more scenes and shit with Raven. I think she's like stuffing a dude's face with like weird dark energy and shit. You guys have to see this for yourself. Her eyes are like bleeding black or something like that. And then it shows her like sitting in a corner and she screams, and then it shows Titans with like glass breaking. I was like, okay. And that's basically me describing the trailer, because I'm not going to do a reaction video on it because it takes little to no effort. Then again, most of my videos take little to no effort. Anywho, for to test myself even more, I'm just not going to do a reaction video for it. Because, you know, copyright and shit. So, what do I think about it? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. It has potential. I need to see more. That's what I'm saying. I need to see a little bit more from, like, another trailer or something. I can definitely say I think I'm going to like some of the character designs. Specifically, Robin looks great. Like, there was already images leaked before this came out where he has, like, armor and shit. He looks like he could fit into, like, the Dark Knight universe or the DCEU. So that's really cool. So I can't wait to see more of that. Finally, I think if this does well, we can finally see more live-action Robins. Because my favorite part of Batman stuff, because Batman's my favorite superhero, my favorite Batman stuff is when he teamed up with Robin. That was always the best shit for me. Batman needs his Robin. So I hope they do more with Robin stuff. After this fateful live-action Robin, which isn't super faithful because he's also edgy as shit, but, you know, I think they probably should have gone with Nightwing if he was going to be more of a vigilante by himself, but I think they said, like, he was a year from becoming Nightwing at that point, so if the show gets a second season, there you go. I want to see a little more of Beast Boy, better Starfire shit. I kind of want to see more Titans in general, like maybe Aqualad or, no, they can't do Cyborg. Maybe Aqualad or something, I don't know. Add more to their ranks. And, Kid Flash would be pretty cool. But otherwise, I'm gonna give this show the benefit of a doubt. I've already pre-ordered the show. Not the show, the service. I already pre-ordered DC Universe service. Fuck. Starting over my words. And I'm looking forward to the show. I know I don't think it's going to be bad. It needs more time to grow and develop as its own thing. I think it could be better than that, and we'll just have to wait and see. I'm glad they're at least doing this in the first place. So that's kind of like my thoughts and reaction. I liked it a little bit. The that they need to tone down on the edge stuff. I hope it's not super edgy like that, but we'll see. And that's basically my reaction of it. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the thoughts about this trailer. And I guess we'll see more San Diego Comic-Con stuff. I'll be covering stuff like that. I think the next thing I might cover is a little bit of Star Wars, the Clone Wars, which is coming back, which is pretty cool, and whatever stuff. I'll definitely be doing Aquaman trailers and Shazam and Captain Marvel and all that. I just like this concept so I can have more content on my channel. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys alone. Peace.